Shima City, Mie Prefecture. With a mild climate all year round, the entire city boasts a rich nature known as Ise-Shima National Park. The close relationship with Ise Jingu shrine since ancient times and living with the ocean and mountains cultivated in the people a sense of deep respect towards nature. Here we introduce the cultural properties of Shima. Ise Jingu Betsugu, Izawa no Miya, has a history going back some 2,000 years. Every June 24th, a festival called Isobe no Omita is held to pray for good harvest. This is known as one of Japan's 3 greatest rice planting rituals. Men covered in mud battle over a large fan made of bamboo to share the benefits of an abundant catch and bountiful harvest. After that, men and women clad in traditional costumes plant seedlings in the rice paddy. Following this, a solemn dance by children brings the ritual to a climax. It is said that this festival is a tradition dating back nearly 1,000 years ago. Nakiri, one of Shima's leading port towns, has a long tradition of tuna fisheries. Every September, a ritual called Nakiri no Warajihiki is held at Nakiri Jinja Shrine. This has been held for over 300 years to pray for an abundant catch and safe fishing. A large straw sandal that is said to have ousted a giant called Dandarabochi is taken to the nearby beach. At the beach, while 7 women sing a song of celebration, the sandal is washed out to the ocean. It is said that the giant represented typhoons, and that this ritual heralded the arrival of typhoon season. Shima was also referred to as Miketsukuni for offering food such as abalone, horned turban, and seaweed to the emperor. Although the fishery industry is becoming modernized, the traditional dive fishing method and customs of the ama of Shima remain even now. The ama fish in a simple, traditional way by freediving. They learn from their seniors about the breathing methods for freediving and the rules that are set down among the ama to prevent overfishing. Symbiosis with nature is still vibrant today in the fishing culture that is deeply rooted in the lives of the people. In the past, Matoya Bay prospered as the stopover point for ships traveling between Edo and Osaka. At its gateway, Cape Anorizaki, is Anori Jinja Shrine. Every September 15th and 16th, the Anori no Ningyo Shibai is performed. As the place linking trade between Edo and Osaka, Anori was influenced by Osaka's Bunraku puppet theater and developed it into one rooted in the region. The oldest form of this puppet theater is Shikisambaso no Mae. On January 2nd, it is performed facing the ocean on a beach near Anori Jinja. This puppet dance contains the hopes of the people for an abundant catch and safety on the ocean. Dozo Nyoraizazo, the bronze-seated statue of Nyorai, of Wagyu Kannon-do Temple. Although it is scarred by fire, the influence of China's ancient Tang dynasty can be sensed from the smooth expression and realism of form, a trace of the culture that came across the ocean. Including Mokuzo Juichimen Kannon Ryuzo, Wagyu Kannon-do also has 8 statues of Buddha from over 1,000 years ago. This is Ojoka Kofun, an ancient burial mound built around the mid-5th century. The inside of the tomb, was made by stacking up slabs of stone. As this form of construction is often noted in the ancient burial mounds of the Kyushu region, it is understood that there was exchange between Shima and the Kyushu region far to the south when it was constructed. This is Tsukuana, Kofun, located on top of a steep cliff just 5 meters away from the seaside. Excavation studies led not only to the discovery of several hundred ancient items, but also clarified that civil construction technology was very advanced in the mid-7th century. Many exquisite artifacts were discovered in the ancient tombs of Shima, revealing that the higher-standing people of Shima at that time were wealthy and powerful. Shima Kokubunji, a temple said to have been built 1,300 years ago. After being lost to fire, it was rebuilt about 150 years ago. In the Hondo main hall, there is the 188-centimeter tall Mokuzo Yakushi Nyorai Zazo, Shima's largest wooden-seated statue of the Yakushi Norai. When Shima Kokubunji was built, it was said to have been a temple with expansive grounds. The roofing tiles and pottery excavated around the area tell a story of the prosperity that existed around that time. Enku was a priest who was born in 1632. He is known as a master carver of statues of Buddha. Drawings of Buddha filled the over 100 volumes of Buddhist scriptures that Enku had restored in Shima City. Enku made about 120,000 statues of Buddha, but because there are very few of his Suibokuga ink paintings, they are the subject of much attention. Stamps with people riding on what looks like flower petals are also rare materials associated with Enku. Here at Katada Kongoin, a Buddhist scripture, Daihanyako, with as many as 599 volumes, has been preserved. Among them are 58 drawings of Buddha by Enku. The changes in the drawings, as they gradually become more simplified with each volume, can be seen. It is believed that Enku's drawings of Buddha became more abstract due to the influence of his stay in Shima. Kongoin's Daihanyako is even now used in local rituals as a treasure with very close ties to the community. Kyu Koshikamura Gokura was built over 300 years ago as a warehouse to store rice that was offered in place of tax money. Not only is this a strong structure made of pine and Japanese hemlock, the outer walls are built in a way to keep rain from penetrating. It was a warehouse shared by the local village, and it was also used to store crops in preparation for famines. There are many old documents inscribed with the history of Shima, such as records of crops and ama fish. The Shima City Museum of History and Folklore displays the folk culture of Shima City, where many cultural properties remain. It has a collection of nearly 4,000 cultural properties throughout the city. It introduces tools used in life with the ocean, guideposts showing the prosperity brought on by marine transportation, Buddhist art representing the people's faith, and replications of local festivals. Precious cultural properties that can only be seen in Shima City, such as artifacts excavated from the Kofun burial mounds, can be viewed up close here. The traditions that were left by the people of Shima. The rich culture of Shima, which thrived in harmony with nature. It is our sincere wish to preserve these cultural properties as treasures to be passed on to the future.